in 1973, he changed the constitution. He changed the constitution. And in that constitution, he became president, prime minister, and commander-in-chief at the same time. No? That's why some people call him dictator. Because he put unto himself all the powers, no, in government. So that was under martial law from September 21, 1972 until he lifted martial law in January 17, 1981. So almost 9 years. 9 years martial law. Now, so that is what martial law, the longest martial law ever experienced in the Philippines, and that was under Marcos' time. Okay? So, what happened, what actually, according to him, what actually prompted him to declare martial law? According to him, there was lawless violence. There was the unrest of the students. There was the bombing of the Plaza Miranda. There was the threat of the rebels and the NPAs. So actually, according to him, he had to save the republic from anarchy. No, that was according to him.
So he declared martial law because there are terrorists.
There were unrests. There were civil unrests. That was according to him. But on the other hand, those who were looking at Marcos as an ambitious political leader, it was different. They looked at those causes that Marcos attributed to his declaration of martial law as actually his own making. Because he knew that in 1973, he has no more term. He will have to step down. So ano man siya? Unya, considering that Marcos was one of the youngest presidents the Philippines ever had. So if he had to step down in 1973, what will he do? Bata pa.
So during your college days, is it strict or ano?
No.
What kind of experiences do you?
Personally, the first I had friends who were members of activist groups when martial law was declared, because I was first year college. I entered June na ni martial law pagka September. So June, July, August, September. So less than 4 months. Pero doon ako yung mga amigo nga murag invite na ko to join them, no? So appeal sa ko to mga rally dag placard against government. Now, in fact, after the declaration of martial law, I was one of those mga 20 kabuok, mga 28 kabuok. Nanagan dito sa bukiran sa Mantalongon, dito may nanago. So actually, I also had a chance to be picked up by the military and was brought here sa kaning camp sa Jones Avenue, no, kaning campus police. So we were held there for 2 days. So I also experienced how it was to move about, no, as a more about somebody vocal to the government. In fact, some of my friends continued to struggle. One of my friends even died. Ako, after that experience, after that experience, I went straight. Kailom na ko. So I graduated. I started working immediately. I got married immediately. So I lived a peaceful life. Wa na ko mo get involved with the opposition and with the student unrest. So-
How many months or years were you imprisoned?
Awa, kadiyo tra kayo, gidakop ra mo, gidakop ra me, gihil mig madakadlaw, gilekturan ra me, mga bata pa gud may mas 16, 17 years old. So actually, murag pasaylo ra me, gilekturan, pero pag kasabaan me ngano nga pilapil ngo na. So actually, ako at that time first year college, kuyog sa kwartos grupo. So I really saw what happened, no?
So, sir, what can you say about those people nga nag-hate ni Marcos? Yung mga tao nga, sige,
Well,
anti-Marcos.
depending on what their agenda is, no? Okay, in the first place, the Marcos martial law was already 45 years ago. Let's start to move on. No, kalimtan na to. Let's actually face the future. Kaya ka naman kung let's all continue sige, blame the past, we will not be able to progress. Nahuman na. Kung nakapasaylo ta sa Hapon, pila ka buok Pilipino nga gipanitan sa Hapon, gidubduban sa Hapon, gipatay bayonita sa Hapon, gimasinggan sa Hapon, gikanyonaso sa Hapon, ngano malagi karon nakapasaylo mo ta sa Hapon. Ngano malagi daghan nga Pilipino nga gusto mga tug Japan. Ngano malagi daghan kay mga babaeng nangaminyog Hapon. No? If we are able to forgive the Japanese, ngano di man ta kapende forgive sa Pilipino. No? If we were able to forgive the Americans, kinsa may nagdaot sa atong Philippine Independence America. Kinsa may nagda sa kaning syphilis, herpes dinis Pilipinas, AIDS dinis Pilipinas. Mga Amerikano man. Kinsa may nagdaas Vietnam Rose dinis Pilipinas. Mga Amerikano man. During the time nga diha pa ang Subic ug ang Clark Air Bases katong dinhi pa mga Amerikano nga kuno. So ug naka-forgive tas mga Amerikano unsay nahatag nila nato. Ug man naka-forgive tas mga katsila 333 years of colonization. Giingnan, gidaog-daog tas mga katsila, gihimo tang ulipon. Why can't we not put that as a chapter in our life? Let's try to move on and do our best now. Rather than continue to dwell on the past. No? May mo.